Hi friends, it's Shuba. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video, a very exciting video, a video I've been waiting for a whole year. It's my birthday weekend. My birthday is on August 18th. I am the truest of Leos. I'm as Leo as you can get. Today is Saturday the 16th. I wanted to pick up my camera and I want to film this weekend. I want to take you along on all of the birthday activities and festivities that I have planned. I am ready for the day. We are going to go to lunch with friends in the crossroads and then bop around and grab some drinks. But I'll take you along and we'll see what we can get up to. I hope you enjoy this video and off we go. Here's my outfit. I'm going for a monochromatic look today. These shorts are from, I have no idea. I believe they're from Target from a long time ago. I don't shop at Target anymore, but these are old. This top is from Madewell from years ago when I used to work there back in college. It's one of my favorite tops. And you can't see my shoes. These are my house shoes. I don't wear my outdoor shoes in my library because of my very fancy, expensive rug. But I'll be wearing some Madewell flats. I'll show you them later. Good morning. It is Saturday, August 17th, the last day of my 31st year. Logan got me a pin for my birthday, so I'm wearing it every single day. I will be wearing it all day, even if I don't leave the house. And I'll be wearing it tomorrow, because I'm celebrating all weekend. Yesterday was so much fun. I don't know when we stopped day drinking as a community. Every year I try to celebrate my birthday with my friends, and usually we go out for dinner and drinks and stay out super late, and by that time I come home and I sleep in and I'm hungover. Awful. It's awful. The older I get, the less I want to drink. This year though, I had the grandest idea to do lunch and drinks. So we went to two places. We got lunch at King G's, which is a bar and deli sandwich shop. They have one veggie option, which I actually really like. So we got some drinks there, and lunch I forgot to film, so I didn't. From there, we walked over in the freaking heat. The temp said 95, but it definitely felt like over 100 degrees. It was miserable outside. We went over to Afterward Tavern, which is a bookstore and bar. So we got some cocktails and just hung out. I opened some gifts. I will have to do a gift haul so I can share everything that I got for my birthday from friends and family. I was out from noon, got home at 6, and the rest of the evening, Mark and I just watched The Hunting Wives. I've never read the book before, and yesterday all of my friends were talking about it. I woke up this morning very refreshed. I feel wonderful. I feel like I can take on the day, and by take on the day, we're going to take on my room. If you've seen my previous videos, you have probably noticed that I am one to change things around in my room. I constantly feel like I'm shifting furniture around, and I haven't found my sweet spot. I love my library so much, and it's so cozy, and it brings me so much joy, but something just seems off. So I'm gonna do some redecorating and reorganizing today. Other than that, we're probably just gonna continue watching The Hunting Wives because we can't stop, and I need to know what's going to happen so I can talk to my friends about it. I do like the cast. I'm a big fan of Brittany Snow, but for some reason I don't think that the acting is very good. Have you read the book? I don't think I'm going to read the book since I already started the show. And I've actually heard some people saying that the show is better than the book. I'm along for the ride. And I hope you all are too. So I need to move my books out of this room and we're going to do some zhuzhing. I'm just having a lovely slow morning, slow Sunday, slow last day of 31. Okay, cheers. It's still my birthday weekend. My pin just fell off while I was reorganizing and I didn't want to lose it. This looks so good. I absolutely love this room now. I feel like it's just a lot more open. When I had my computer desk right here, as you entered the room, I feel like it was a little bit cluttered and it closed up the space. But now that I have the computer on the opposite side, it just looks more spacious and relaxed and just curated. What's funny is that this might be the fourth or fifth time I've reorganized and adjusted the furniture in this room. I had originally wanted to put the bookshelf here on this wall, but I didn't have the right chair to make it fit and look good. We used to have a bed in here and then we got a pull-out couch and now we have this chair. So after moving things around, it felt right, and this feels so right. And now when I film, the lighting is gonna hit perfectly. Everything is bright and I'm loving the disco ball reflections all around the room. I'm just really happy with how this turned out. I didn't expect this to take as long as it did. It is now noon. I need to eat lunch. I forgot that Mark is taking me out to dinner to one of my favorite restaurants in Westside. It's called Westside Local. So we have dinner plans tonight. I'm having the best last day of 31. I'm having the best last weekend of 31. I feel ready for the new year. I feel recharged. I feel like I'm ready for 32 and I'm ending it just as I would have loved to. Happy August 18th. Happy birthday to me. I'm officially 32 years young. I woke up refreshed and I'm ready for my birthday. I took today off. Mark is working half day. The second half of the day, Mark and I are going to go to Barnes & Noble and paper stores. So he's going to take me there this afternoon. I'll probably get my free Starbucks. And yeah, we have dinner plans with my family tonight, and that's about it. I know my birthday is going to be over before I know it. I thought I would spend this morning starting my leather journal and making that. I probably won't talk you through how I'm making it just because this is going to be my true first time. I did make one and I goofed up a bit, so this is going to be like the one. This is going to be one of the ones. I do have some notebooks that I'm going to use to fill it so I can size up how big I want it. These are both Hobonichi Cousin A5s. This one is a Hobonichi Techo Cousin. This is my reading journal. And then I did get a day-free Hobonichi Techo for the rest of the year that I'm going to put in that journal. And I can also talk you through how I'm planning on using the journal once I make it and get my journals all together and it looks really good. I got the inspiration from my Paper Republic Grand Voyager, the smaller version. What is it? Pocket. So I'm taking this as the inspiration and I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna turn on a movie or watch some YouTube while I create. And maybe I'll make myself a second cup of coffee because it's my birthday and I deserve it. Okay, it's been about 2 hours, and can I get a drum roll, please? I did it. I made a Louise Carmen Honoré or road book dupe. It's their A5 version. Here she is in all its glory. I have a little llama chain on the front. This is the side. We have the back, and my most difficult part that I'm so proud of are the grommets. I did it. She's looking pretty thin right now. I'm going to fill her up with more notebooks, but I can't believe it. I can't believe I did it. I am so excited. This journal is going to be my everyday journaling journal. If you've been following along with me in my summer diaries videos, you'll know that I've been trying to do more reflection, especially heading into my 32nd year and what I want to bring into the new year. One of the things that I want to focus on is daily journaling. I need to get off of my phone and stop taking notes on my phone. I want to be more analog and present. I am super type A, so I always have to-do lists and things that I write down on pieces of papers, but I want a place where I can document everything. That's what I'm going to be using this journal for. I'm also going to be using it for daily reflection. In the morning, I don't want to force myself to do 3 pages worth of morning pages, but I do want to set myself up to maybe journal a page here or there, write down any of my thoughts or how I'm feeling, just so I can get that negativity and whatever emotions that I have on paper. I want to try to write everything down so I can get it off of my chest and then just let it go. I really just want to focus on bringing in positivity and joy into my 32nd year. I really just want to focus on myself. I want to focus on my growth personally and also professionally. I do have some work specific goals that I want to achieve, and really just also focus on Mark and me, and I want to be able to document anything and everything, which is why I am making myself these Louise Carmen dupe leather journals so I can have a structure but also be able to document the good and bad moments, and hoping that I can let go of the bad moments but remember the good moments. I hope that makes sense. I am going to be making a few more journals, and I will definitely make a how-to video, and I'll talk about all of the supplies, everything that you'll need, and how to actually make the journal. It's quite simple. You just have to have some patience, which sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, can be hard for me, but if I can do it, then you can do it too. Yay! If you have any tips on journaling or a process that works for you, please let me know down below, because I am so new to this. I don't know what I'm doing. I am just kind of using what I found other people do and try to figure out how I can implement that into my life. Before the video ends, I will show you the final product and how this turns out. Do I look older? I feel the same. It's been a few days and I am still officially 32 years young. I need to wrap up this video. I thought I could end this video by sharing all of the wonderful, lovely gifts that my friends and family got me for my birthday. Some of these things were on my wish list. I got some books, and I just thought it would be fun to do a little haul, a birthday haul. Before we get into the haul, I went ham on leather making, and I ended up making another leather bound journal. I made a traveler's journal dupe. This one is going to be my work journal. I'm gonna take this to work. I can quickly show you what's on the inside of it. I'm loving this red. The patina is going to be beautiful once it ages a little bit. Inside I have my Hobonichi weeks, and then I have 2 blank notebooks. One of them is for notes, and then the other one is just an empty one in case I run out or need to write anything else. This one is going to be all things work related. I like how it turned out with the length, and also I like the size of it. It's gonna fit in my bag. Loving this. I do have some extra leather for this color as well, so I will be making an A6 version of this same journal, but smaller. I did end up getting a few journals for my main journal right here, so I thought I could quickly walk through what's in it. This is just a flap of stickers, things that I can put in, and then we get into morning pages. I just started this morning. It was nice to get things off my chest first thing in the morning. Here's the other side of that flap. I just have stickers in the sleeve, and then we have my daily to-do list notebook, and then it comes with a folder for any cards that I might have. I have another junk area to put random stuff, and then this is going to be my feelings notebook. You're probably wondering what the feelings journal is supposed to be. I'm still trying to figure out myself. It's really going to be a place where I can just dump my emotions. That's what my feeling journal is going to be. That's what I'm thinking, at least. We'll see. Love how this turned out, though. I will be making another one of these in purple, and I will do a how-to video. Don't worry. Before the book haul, we're going to get into gifts that I received from friends and family. The first up is just these Soundcore open ear headphones. I'm running a 10K soon, and I realized when I run outside, I don't have open ear headphones. I just have regular headphones for safety purposes. I wanted a pair of headphones that were, as what the title says, open ear, so I can hear my surroundings, but also my music, my audiobook, whatever I'm listening to at the time. As you all might know, I'm obsessed with Baggu. I got myself a Baggu bowler bag for my birthday, from me to me, and my family got me the larger sized Baggu bowler bag. This is going to be my work bag, my daily work commute bag, and fun fact, it does fit a MacBook Pro 14-inch. I'm just as shocked as you are. I love this color. It's been a minute since I've made anything sourdough related, but I'm a big sourdough fan. I make sourdough bread at home. I have my starter. I take care of it pretty well. I was eyeing this dough bed by Sour House, and Mark got it for me for my birthday. It's essentially a proofer. Instead of putting the dough in the oven to proof, I turn this on, put the dough in here, and that's how the dough is gonna rise at optimal temperature. There's one other thing Mark got me that I forgot to bring over. I've been eyeing this clickety-clack keyboard for so long, and I love the color. It's also wireless. I think it's so much fun to type on this. I have an iMac, so I wanted a wireless keyboard that was fun to use, and this is fun to the extreme. I love using it. Thanks, Mark. Speaking of Baggu, my friend Kinsey got me this Baggu sunglasses case, And it came with some sunglasses. I don't have a color like this outside of my comfort zone for sunglasses. I wear pretty big glasses in general when I do, but I like them. I like the color. I feel like I'll be able to wear it with a lot of different outfits. And fall is coming. I feel like this is the perfect winter and fall pair. The brand is called Meller. I've never heard of it before. Kinsey got me some incense to burn. All of these gifts are so thoughtful. I had the best birthday and I spent it with the best people. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Now let's get into the book haul. I have a lot of books that I received as gifts. I went out and bought myself. Mark and I, when we went to Colorado, he bought me some books as well as a pre-birthday August celebration. So we're gonna go through those. I'm gonna start off with some books that Logan gifted me. I promise you these books were wrapped prior and Logan did a wonderful job. I opened these up on Saturday when I was with her at the cocktail bar Afterward Tavern. So I got to open the gifts with her there. But I wanted to share what this gift is about and what this means. A few months ago, there was a YouTuber who, of course, I can't think of her name and who it was, but her partner ended up buying a bunch of books for her, and her partner wrapped up the books so that then the booktuber could open and read the books. And the partner wrote down why they chose this book. And sweet, sweet Logan, bestie Logan, did just that. With each wrapping of book, she wrote down why she chose this book. So I kept the wrapping so I could read why she chose the book and then show you what exactly the book is. I don't know the synopsis for all of these, and since I have plenty of books, I'm not gonna read the entire synopsis, but I will put the synopsis from online right here. The first one is Secret Society endorsed by Under the Cover owner in Kansas City. This book is Evocation by S.T. Gibson. This is book 1 in the Summoner's Circle series. So last year I was actually gifted the audiobook for An Education in Malice by the same author, and I didn't enjoy the book, but I always believe and agree that we should give authors a second chance, and I'm excited to read this. I think the second one recently came out. The next one says, did someone say second chance? She knows, I know, you might know. If you don't know, my favorite trope is second chance romance. I also love friends to lovers, so they're pretty much up there tied. This book is For the Record by Emma Lord. I've never heard of this book. I've never seen this. If I had to guess, this is centered around music. This third one says, because you're a yellow reader, something to evoke feelings. The Housekeeper by Yoko Ogawa. I love this color. I'm loving the SpongeBob palette. I read The Memory Police on my honeymoon 2 years ago, actually. Such a strange book to read on a honeymoon by the beach in Mexico, but I really loved it. And Logan went through my Fable to be reads and books I've owned, and she just went through and curated this list, and it's so sweet that she saw that I read Memory Police and I enjoyed it. So she got me this book. I had to shift a bit because my battery was gonna die. This next book says Trophy Copy. I was going to get myself this book, The Forbidden Alchemy by Stacey McEwen. I recently read it as an ARC. I was gifted the copy by Saga Press Books, and I loved it so much. Look how beautiful this published version is. I can't wait to put it on my bookshelf. And the last one says, somewhere, remember that Nocticadia Vibes video? I have never heard of this book before, but apparently I watched a video. Grave Matter by Karina Howell. This is a book I probably would never have gotten myself, but I also thought I would never read Nocticadia by Carrie Lake, and I really enjoyed that book. Logan and I read it together, so I'm excited to read this book. I have been trying to read books outside of my comfortability, and that still includes dark romance, dark academia, whatever this is supposed to be. Darkly sensual, atmospheric. Smutty. These are the books that Logan gifted me for my birthday. Thank you so much, Logan. I love you, and I can't wait to go book shopping with you when your ban is gone. Just when you thought the book haul was over, no, I have accumulated a lot more books, so we're gonna talk about them. Briefly, of course. Ooh, they're heavy. Okay. I recently read Vicious by V.E. Schwab as a buddy read with Chelsea and Sully, and I gave it a 5 stars. I loved it so much. I needed a trophy copy, so I got this for myself. And then Mark got me Vengeful, the second book in this supposed to be trilogy in Denver as a gift. So I can't wait to start the buddy read up with Chelsea and Sully. We stopped by quite a few bookstores in Colorado. One of them was in Union Station. I forgot the name of it, of course. But I was looking for a nonfiction book. I was actually looking for The Butchering Art by Lindsay Fitzharris, and I couldn't find it. So instead, I talked to the bookslinger there, and he recommended 10 Birds That Changed the World by Stephen Moss. Never heard of this book before, but he said that this is a book that makes you want to read more nonfiction, just like The Facemaker made me want to read more nonfiction. This story is supposed to be very factual, but also told in a storytelling way. There's a flow about it. It's not like reading a textbook, which is why I was so interested in picking this up when I was talking to the bookslinger. Mark got me this as well. Over the weekend, as you saw, we did stop by Rainy Day Books, and Mark got me one last book to ring in my birthday, and he got me Flashlight by Susan Chow. I mean, I picked it out, so he got it. He didn't like recommend it or anything. Mark plays video games. Mark doesn't read, although I want him to read. So if you're watching this, Mark, please read with me. This is supposed to be a historical fiction, I believe, that is centered around family, loss, memory, and a Korean family, which is what also drew me to this story. The one nonfiction that I've read all year, I'm not going to shut up about. I read Facemaker by Lindsay Fitzharris, and I recently got The Butchering Art from the library, but then I decided that I wanted a physical copy so I could annotate it, so I did get myself The Butchering Art by Lindsay Fitzharris. This is supposed to be a story about a Quaker surgeon in the Victorian era. I'm almost done, I promise. On my birthday, I went to Barnes & Noble and I got myself trophy copies because I also want to do a reread of them. Happy Place by Emily Henry and Book Lovers by Emily Henry. A book cover that I love and a book that I always see at bookstores but never decide to pick up. I decided to pick up this time Horse by Geraldine Brooks. This is supposed to be about a beloved horse, a racing horse. Barnes & Noble was doing a 50% off hardcovers, and of course I got a book that is not on the 50% off hardcovers list, but it sounded really interesting anyway. It's called One Yellow Eye by Lee Radford. This cover is absolutely stunning. I want to keep it face out so everyone can see it. I'm loving the color combination. This, I think, is supposed to be like end of the world zombie apocalypse. Yeah, interesting, right? I told you nothing about it, but at least it's right here, the synopsis. Those are the books that I got on my birthday weekend, but I do have 2 more that I chose from Aardvark Book Club that I might as well, since it's a book haul, we're going to talk about them. The first one is The Once and Future Me by Melissa Place. I know nothing about this. It's a psychological thriller about memory and identity. Sounds very interesting. And then, of course, this last book I chose for the cover. It's called The Hounding by Zenobi Purvis. It's a debut novel to be a cult classic. Know nothing about this other than potentially dogs and The Crucible meets virgin suicide. And with that, I'm officially done. That was my birthday weekend. I'm excited to see what this year brings me. My biggest goal for 32, being less on my phone and more on writing, more on creating, less on consuming things that I don't need, whether it's social media, whether it's materialistic items. I just want to be more present and capture moments in all types of media formats. Hopefully that'll be what I'll do this year as I'm 32. I just rhymed. Barely am smarter this year too. And with that, I'm gonna end this video. Thank you so much for watching and coming along for my birthday weekend. I will see you in another video next week. Have a great day. Bye.